Mortal Kombat 1 is finally here. I'm JR and this is my introduction guide. I'm going to go over the basic mechanics like movement, attacking, blocking, throwing, specials, cameos, supers, and more. If you're new to Mortal Kombat, this video is for you. So, let's get started with the game's movement. Mortal Kombat operates as a two-dimensional fighter with three-dimensional graphics, which means you can move left and right, up and down. Right? Your character cannot move further away from the screen or move closer to the screen. Depending on where you are, you can use your left and right to move closer or further away from your opponent. Up is jump, down is crouch. You cannot press down then up for any type of super jump like other games. There are 4 attack buttons in Mortal Kombat. Using the PlayStation notations, square, which we're going to refer to as 1, button 1, is referred to as the front punch. Triangle, which is button 2, is referred to as the back punch. X, button 3, refers to as the front kick. Circle, button 4, refers to as the back kick. Each button has a crouching, an airborne version, right? A left or right version. So when you explore your characters, you're gonna have to figure out what that is and how those benefit you in the neutral and in combos. So when it comes to blocking, right? Press the wrong button there. When it comes to blocking, Mortal Kombat is not like many other traditional fighting games where you hold back or down back to block. There is a block button. While you're blocking, if you hold up, you have this special block that stops overhead, or let's not say overheads, jump-ins. So when people go airborne, you hold block and press up to block their jumps. This will normally block their jumping attacks anyways, but if you hold up, you can get a counter or better advantage on block. Some attacks like Subzero's back 2 are overheads. So if you're crouching low to block a low, and I go for an overhead, you have to stand up to block like the training dummy. Some attacks are high, which can be ducked without blocking to make them miss. Like Subzero's stand 1 is a high, and some attacks are highs, which can be ducked without blocking to make them miss. However, some attacks are highs, like Subzero's stand 1 and stand 2, which can be ducked without block. However, Subzero's forward 1 is a mid, and if you are ducking without blocking, the mid will hit you. With experience, you'll learn the movesets for each character and understand their attack options, but understand for now there's 4 types of attacks. There's overheads, highs, mids, and lows. Throwing your opponent is a good way to counter people who are very defensive and are holding the block button a little too much. However, like the high attacks, throws can be ducked and you can be punished for missing a throw. There are 2 types of throws in Mortal Kombat. The front throw, which your cameo comes out and assists you with, or the back throw. To execute a throw, you press the square and X button or the 1 and 3 button simultaneously together. Now, you can escape throws by pressing the appropriate button. So if I do a front throw, square or X will break back throws, triangle and circle break front throws. So if I press the front throw, for you to break that, you would have to press triangle or circle. If I try to do a back throw, to break that, you would have to press square or X. Each character has unique specials which are executed by performing specific input sequences. You can create combos by canceling normal attack sequences with special moves. However, not all attacks are cancelable. So the first overhead attack in Subzero's back 2 is cancelable, but the second attack is not. Do some character exploration or sub to the channel for future character guides so you can figure out which is cancelable and which are not, what appropriate moves to use in neutral, or the best combos. Now let's talk about cameo attacks and the cameos that you will be choosing. Right now I have Frost, and I kind of like the ice theme, so that's what I went with. Your cameo partner can enter the fight to support your lead character and tag the opponent. You achieve this by pressing the R1 button, PlayStation notation. You can press forward R1, neutral, or back. Some cameos have special properties that if you hold the summon button, they don't just come out, they stay out for a little while. That depends on the cameos that you choose. So if I was supposed to do a block string, and then I can push my character away from me by holding Frost's cameo assist button. However, your cameos are limited by your cameo gauge. The color circle around your cameo's portrait is your cameo gauge. If you look underneath your health bar in the top left, you'll see the color circle. That's your cameo gauge. It will recharge automatically after use. If you just look up top right now, you'll see. There are two types of cameo attacks: ambush attacks and summon attacks. Ambush attacks allow your character to move freely while you summon your cameo and attack at the same time, while summon cameos lock your character in place. So you see Subzero took a pose, he wasn't able to move. Frost is a cameo, like different from other cameos, where she has no ambush attack. Every summon that you summon Frost requires your main character to stand still. Okay, let's talk about super meter and fatal blows. Each character super meter is located at the bottom of the screen. Super meters fill when a character deals damage, receives damage, and performs special attacks. You have a maximum of 3 bars at the bottom. Super meters can enhance specials at the cost of 1 bar or 1/3 of your meter. That's a normal ice ball. That's a enhanced ice ball. So normal ice ball did 12.5 damage, and the enhanced ice ball, I gotta build it back up. The enhanced ice ball did 15. Some characters have specials that can use more than 1 bar to enhance their effects. Your special meter has a maximum of 3 bars. You can use all 3 bars to break your opponent's combo. A combo break, as it's called, can turn a loss into a win. When your health bar is at or below 30%, you get access to your fatal blow. You can use your fatal blow once per match. So that's the basics of Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna go over combos and more advanced stuff in the next video, so please like and subscribe. I hope to get better at this, and I hope to bring you guys some value. Thanks.